As you might imagine, though, the left also having a full-scale meltdown over Bari Weiss recently being named editor-in-chief over at CBS News. And perhaps no one bigger threw a tantrum than John Oliver, the host of Last Week Tonight on HBO. Watch this.
I wouldn't want anyone who led a pure opinion outlet, not even one that I happen to agree with, to suddenly be running CBS News. But it is especially alarming to have someone doing it who has spent years putting out work that, in my opinion, is at best irresponsible and at worst deeply misleading. While I'm sure many of CBS's good journalists will continue to do great work, if you start seeing people resigning or getting fired, or you start seeing stories that seem off in some way, especially if it involves the left going too far on a topic Bari Weiss cares about, it's worth asking yourself why that might be.
He's always upset over something, but I digress. Tim, where is the hostility, the vitriol for Bari Weiss, CBS News? I mean, he doesn't have to answer to her. What is this rant about?
Because they see CBS News as their territory. It's the same way that they all had a fit. Oliver Darcy, Brian Stelter, David Folkenflik, and the rest. You know, oh, the Washington Post and the Los Angeles Times refused to endorse Kamala. The world is falling apart, you know, and now Bari Weiss comes to CBS. Notice the party, he says several very hilarious things there. One is, if the far left if they say the left's gone too far, then CBS is ruined, you know, that's a dead giveaway. But that whole idea that we can't have an opinion journalist at CBS, laugh out loud. 60 Minutes is a screaming opinion journalism show. CBS News Sunday Morning is a screaming opinion journalism show. Margaret Brennan's certainly running an opinion journalism show on Face the Nation. And Gayle King does in the morning. So the whole idea that we don't have any opinion at CBS is ludicrous.
Yeah. And I mean, on the grand scale of conservative voices, I wouldn't personally put Bari Weiss in the far right wing category here.
No.
She's always been moderate. Some views lean left, you know, but she's such a free speech advocate here that at least hearing different voices is something I'm looking forward to. So come on, CBS, we'll see what you do. But before we let you guys go, got to talk to you about CNN, because this one's kind of interesting. CNN is making yet another attempt to launch a streaming service. We're learning from this Variety article that they frame it as, in some ways, the new concept echoes one of CNN's biggest recent initiatives. The company in 2022 debuted CNN Plus. Within a month of its launch, the service was shut down by CNN's new parent corporation. This time it's $7 a month. It's $1 more than they charged in 2022. Curtis, anything new here, different? Will it succeed?
I'm not really sure if there's an audience for CNN. I mean, some of the most fun I've had working at Newsbusters was in those days when we came up with things that lasted longer than CNN Plus. We found new Coke. You could have carrots in the refrigerator for a longer period of time in the OJ trial. Or you could buy 24 million pepperoni pizzas, and you could buy 25 Obama mansions in Martha's Vineyard. I think their goal is to probably try and have it last longer than that, but I'm not going to get my hopes up that people are clamoring for CNN. They had they put articles behind a paywall within the last couple months, and that probably hasn't gone well either. I've seen a lot of people that left, right, and center are like, what's the deal with this?
Yeah, the term insanity comes to my mind by very definition, right?